7.5 car show at Las Cruces, New Mexico, and I'm here with Mr. Bobby. Mr. Bobby, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir. Yourself?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Now, guys, as you know, I'm just going around looking for nice cars to feature them in the future episodes of Dr. Fastlane channel. We already have a couple of cars being featured on it. Now, Mr. Bobby, love this car. It looks like it's 2002 Cadillac Escalade, Eldorado.
Yep.
Whoa. Please tell us a little bit about this car.
Well, in 2002 was the last year they made the Cadillac Eldorado. They don't make them anymore. They made 1,596 collector series. That was the last of the line, and this is number 987. So it's all numbered, it's all original, numbers matching everything. I'm the second owner of it. I bought it from a lady at church, and it's only got 63,000 miles on it.
And can you just give a little brief story about this car?
Yeah, this is a 39 Ford Coupe, and it's got a unusual in that it's got a Dodge 340 motor in it, which is kind of unusual, and a torque-like transmission, a Mustang 2 front end, and a Corvette rear end.
Here I am with this police car. You can see all these lights blinking on it. It's a Mustang. It's a beautiful looking car, and they've done a good job with it. This is basically used for recruitment, and I just found it very impressive. What year is it, sir?
This is a 23 Z51. I got everything done to it. It's got the Lincoln filter package on it, so I love it.
Were you the guy who was racing with me when I was here?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not sure.
Man, this is a beautiful color.
Yeah, thank you, man, I appreciate it.
It's not a wrap, right? It's
no, yeah, it's my favorite color. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I gotta have it, you know? Yeah, I love orange, man. So.
What's the horsepower on this?
This one is gonna be pushing like 600 crank. Yeah.
Did you do anything to it, customized?
Yeah. Well, we should put something in the video, but we have the full Corsa exhaust. Nice. And the Corsa exhaust, it goes into a 95 millimeter throttle body, and the throttle body is going to connect into another, like a high ram air intake, and all that's like carboned out. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about this van?
This van, it's an 11-window VW bus. Combi is what they call it. I picked it up 5 years ago out of a yard. I paid $1,000 for it. I put in a bigger motor than it originally had. It had like a 1400. Now it has a 2338 cc motor in it. So it gets up and goes. It's able to keep up with traffic now and everything.
Nice. So what's the horsepower on it now?
The horsepower, I got to start from original. Original horsepower was 40 horsepower. Now it's 180.
That's not bad.
Horsepower, yeah.
So after you did some modifications to it.
Yes, sir.
And we would love to know that. The audience would like to know the story about what you did, what makes it different, and what you did to put your blood and sweat in there. And
okay.
That's what we're looking for. here I am with Jeffrey. Jeffrey, how are you today?
I'm doing great, man. How about you?
Man, I'm good as always.
I'm glad to be here.
This is Dr. Fastlane. I think you know my name by now.
I do know your name, yes, sir.
Now, the audience would like to know you have been doing this for how many years now?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years we've been doing this.
And what caused you to start this car show?
What started me to do the car show? The pandemic.
The pandemic. I remember those days, man. We were all house arrested and nothing to do, and
Nobody would do car shows, so I said,
Yeah.
we're doing car show.
4 years ago was the first car show, and what was the response at that time during the pandemic?
We had probably 100 cars show up for that show. People couldn't hardly stand it because they hadn't been out
Really?
for a year or 2 years.
Uh-huh.
So we had a great turnout. We did it at the International Truck Store on Motel Boulevard because we had to find some place that would allow us to have a car show.
I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we've been lucky enough. We did some car shows, obviously, over at Bravo for a couple of years, or one year actually.
Okay.
And then the Cisbaro group came to me and wanted me to do an event, and now we've been doing all of our events at Cisbaro Buick GMC.
Nice. Great.
And doing another event for them over at their Volkswagen dealership as well.
When you do these kind of events, how many cars usually turn up?
Our events are really, we don't categorize the cars. We have all cars come in, like exotics like yours, muscle cars, everything comes in here. If it has a motor and runs, bring it to the show. So we get between 200 to 300 cars in an event. Food trucks, merchandise vendors. It's a kids show as well. We have the Transformers will be here later on between 10 and 12.
Right.
And a live band. So it's all free.
I bet. I think this is one of the best car shows I've been to, and guys, I highly recommend if you live in Las Cruces, New Mexico, come over. Every year they do it around this time of the year.
Yeah, follow 575cars.com on the webpage, Facebook and Instagram.
You will see all the information
And now
there.
YouTube.
And then now YouTube, Dr. Fastlane is the channel, you know it.